Hi, it's Tacy, budgeting mama of two, with a side hustle update for, I don't even know anymore. Last week I did the test run with Uber Eats. I did Uber Eats the entire week at the time, and they're still doing somewhat of a promotion. They were doing a special for new drivers, do 40 deliveries, guaranteed $400. So last week with Uber Eats, I did hit the 40 deliveries, so ended up being $411 and some change. And then in addition, I did $100 on DoorDash, 103 I think it was, so just about $515 for the week with both apps. Now I will say that Uber Eats, of that 411, 128 of that was part of that promotion money, because I was short on the $400 guarantee. So kind of looking at which is better for me in my area, I think DoorDash is better, just because Uber Eats does not work quite like DoorDash does. DoorDash, if you assign yourself to DoorDash in a certain area and say you get a delivery that is taking you out of that area that you're assigned to deliver in, it tries to get a delivery to bring you back into that area. Uber Eats, no. Uber Eats just keeps sending you further and further and further and further out. And the only way to stop that is to pause or sign out and drive empty miles back to where you started. So it seemed like last week, every delivery I got, if it was a good one that was like right around $1 a mile, it would send me another 10 miles out for the next one and wouldn't bring anything back in. Now, Friday I lost money. As my grandmother would say, I lost my arse. I put, I think, 120 miles on the car on Friday. I have never put that in one day. And I think I made $69 Friday. So yeah, I lost money Friday. Just comparative in my area. Base pay, which is what Uber Eats and DoorDash pay you. Base pay, they run neck and neck. They're very close in what they base pay. Now, in my area, just based on doing it for a week last week, and I've done DoorDash for years, they really don't tip well on Uber Eats. The tips on Uber Eats are junk compared to what DoorDash is. So in my opinion, in my area where I'm at, it is better for me to DoorDash. That being said, DoorDash this week has been absolutely bonkers. I have done $177, so I don't think I'm making my goal this week. And that is just because late starts, early ends on pretty much every day. Monday I think was a normal DoorDash day. Tuesday was a late start because I had an ultrasound scheduled. And then the oldest and I had eye doctor appointments in the afternoon, so we had to kind of cut it short at the end of the day. Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment in the morning, so late start again. Then today, my youngest was up all night crying with pain, not feeling well. So it was get her scheduled to see the doctor today. So again, a late start again today. Then they had needed a urine sample. They took the urine sample this morning and threw it away. So I had to then go pick up a collection kit from the doctor's office and do the collection at home and then take it back to the doctor's office. And then I had to run to the grocery store. So stopped early again today. Hopefully tomorrow is more back to normal. We shall see though. But plan is to DoorDash Friday and Saturday at least. Sunday is the day I normally take off. I don't know this week. This week may very well be I DoorDash on Sunday to try and catch myself up. I don't know anything else. Could like, share, push all the buttons, do all the things. You know the drill. Thanks. Bye.